coast here as it moves to the west at about 7 miles an hour. It is now fallen down to a fairly weak storm with wind sustained at about 45 miles an hour. As expected, its land interaction is once again kind of choking the storm from any further development. In terms of where it goes next, it will continue its trip to the west along the I-10 corridor, and for points to the south is where we expect minor impacts. We're talking about impacts in the way of a gust of wind that could be near 30 miles an hour. We'll continue to watch this storm system as it will bring some rainfall anywhere from Galveston to Houston, maybe even as far south as Victoria, Texas. In terms of the rainfall here at home, the chances are going up tomorrow into Friday, and they'll stay high through Saturday, but it looks like there's a regime change by early next week. The warm temperatures are back and lower rain chances are in the forecast. We'll have more updates at 10.
Jonathan, thanks. The president continues his efforts to bring pharmaceutical production back to the U.S. by planning steep tariffs on certain medications manufactured overseas. President Trump says he plans to impose tariffs on generic drugs brought into the U.S. Starting in August, imported drugs will continue to have a 0% tariff for 2 years, but they will spike to 100% in 2028 and then 200% in 2029. The president also suggests that companies that do not build factories in the U.S. will face penalties. Ronald Acuna Jr. almost ready to rejoin the Atlanta Braves. This is a live look at Gwinnett Field, where Acuna is playing a rehab game again tonight. We've got a live report next. Fox Sports.
Playing right now, Andrew McCutchen, another former MVP, Carlos Santana. This lineup the Gwinnett Stripers are rolling out has 61 years of combined MLB service time. So just a normal day in AAA here in Gwinnett, Justin.
And a normal day for our Victor Prieto. We go to him live and they hit a home run right away. He's good luck. Great stuff from VP. All right, SEC Media Days rolling on down in Tampa. The Georgia Bulldogs spoke yesterday. Now the attention turns to some of their opponents. Our Georgia Chambers down in Tampa with more.
Wednesday was the second to last day of SEC Media Days here in Tampa, Florida. Two teams Georgia will face during the regular season. It kicked off earlier today. Alabama led by Kalen DeBoer and Florida led by first-year head coach John Sumrall. Alabama, the first of the two teams on the schedule for the Dogs this fall. After falling to the Tide at home during the regular season last year, the Dogs will travel to Bryant-Denny Stadium. Even with home field advantage, Alabama players know this will be a tough matchup.
They're extremely well-coached and disciplined team. You know, we know what they're going to do. They know what we're going to do, and it's about who can do it better. And it's about making the play when it's right in front of you, catching the ball when it's in front of you, making the tackle when it's in front of you. So, you know, things like when the game comes down to only a few plays, everything's important.
As for the Gators, John Sumrall will travel to Atlanta for his first ever Georgia-Florida game. The Dogs have secured the win for the past 5 years, and Sumrall says the expectations are high for his Gator squad heading into Mercedes-Benz Stadium for this year.
I'm sure it'll be a phenomenal environment, great venue. We got to get our team to play better in that game and put our best foot forward, but it's going to be an electric environment, I'm sure. I mean, Atlanta's a great town, you know, such a storied game. Excited to have the opportunity to be a part of it.
Thursday will conclude SEC Media Days, and some may say they saved the best for last. One of the four teams to address the media is LSU, led by head coach Lane Kiffin. When Kirby Smart addressed the media, he fielded some questions about Lane Kiffin and his relationship, so expect the same on Thursday. For now in Tampa, I'm Georgia Chambers, Fox 5 Sports.
Lane Kiffin must see TV. Great stuff, Georgia. And with college football season around the corner, we can start looking forward to some early season matchups. Today was the kickoff to playoff luncheon at the College Football Hall of Fame. Among the attendees, head coaches from Auburn and Baylor, who will meet in the Aflac kickoff game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Now, this matchup was originally supposed to be played at Auburn, but the coaches are looking forward to the atmosphere and exposure Atlanta will provide.
It builds anticipation, and it gives them something to work towards and test early on to kind of see where stuff's at. I think all those things are positive things, and I think for the fans in Atlanta, the business here, the people that are working this game here are all first class, and so I know the game's going to be first class too.
Always is a great way to start the season. I can't believe we're talking about football already. Russ, Falcons training camp starts next week.
I know. I'm so glad we have this, both college and pro, because I think all of us are in a little bit of withdrawal with the end of the World Cup.
Yeah, going from football to football. I'm going to be honest with you, Russ, today. I was typing my scripts and I wrote baseball match at one point.
There you go.
Switched
There
that
you go.
back
On
to
the pitch.
a baseball game. Yeah, I know. I got to get it out of my mind. Got to reset.
Well, I have to say, on behalf of the newsroom, you guys in the sports department, and our news folks, by the way, too, did a great job covering this over the course of those 5 to 6 weeks. It was really fun.
I really appreciate it. And you know what? I think the city of Atlanta, the fans, everybody from who's working in MARTA to who's working in the stadium, of course,
Police
the team
working
stepped up.
overtime.
For sure.
Absolutely. No question. Thank you, Justin. And thank you for joining us tonight at 6. The Pulse is coming up next. I hope you'll join us for Fox 5 News at 10.
Welcome into the Pulse. I'm Christine Spiro.
Yeah, hey everybody, I'm Tom Haynes, joined by media personality Chef Sean Osby. Sean, welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me back, guys. He's got his mama in the studio.
I know. Mama Sean's watching very carefully. Better behave. Let's go beyond the headlines. Take a look at some of the stories that have you talking tonight. Tonight, people on social media are talking about Atlanta's food scene. This is right in your wheelhouse, Chef Sean.
Yes.
Many asking, is the city's restaurant industry gone too far? I don't quite know what that means. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
A debate about concert etiquette has people wondering if it still exists. And another fast food chain has cracked down on sip stealers with a solution.
Sip stealers, okay.
Yeah.
First, a Food Network chef has a hot take about